Let me hear the church say, what seed?
What seed?
What soil?
What soil?
Again, what seed?
What seed?
What soil?
What soil?
One more time. What seed?
What seed?
What soil?
What soil?
Come on, now say, but God.
But God.
But God.
But God.
But God.
But God.
Come on, let's go. Okay. So we're going to move on to the second soil, right? Now, this is a little different. I'm 19 years old now. And I'm explaining to you and giving you situations in which God showed up in my life at different times, in different periods. And I'm 19 years old. I'm in jail, playing basketball, go up for a layup, land on somebody's foot, break my ankle. I end up getting 2 6-inch screws in my ankle, still have it to this day. And but during that time I was locked up, I started like picking up the Bible. I'm 19 years old. I started reading, I started praying. So I get back from the hospital after I get surgery, 2 6-inch screws in my ankle, and they put me in a different block. Now, when I get into this block, I see an enemy of mine. Now, this is not like church enemy, like, oh my God, they're gossiping about me. Like, this was when I see you, it's on and popping. Right. It's one of those type of things. So I see the individual, me and the individual, we exchange words, right? And all of a sudden, it's locking time. So again, follow with me. You got a long hallway here. Now it's cells on this side and cells on that side. Long hallway. So I lock in, and this is running through my mind. Like, how am I going to handle this situation, you know? And all these thoughts, to say the least, are running through my mind. And God checks me. He's like, yo, weren't you just reading the Bible? Weren't you just reading about pray for your enemy? Right? Weren't you just reading about pray for your enemy? So I said, okay, God, I wanted to try him out. I said, okay, God. I got on my knees in the cell, and I started to pray for the enemy. Now, mind you, I was already aware that this enemy had a family member who was hurt. So I started to pray for the individual, then I started to pray for the individual's family member. And out of nowhere, my cell door opens up. While I'm still on my knees, my cell door opens up. So my cell door opens up. They call my name. Everybody's still locked in. Then they open his door. And they call his name. So now in county, this happens. In county jail, state prison, it happens. The cops can see 2 individuals, exchanging words, lock everybody in, open their gates, and let them get it on and popping. Like, they do that in county jail. They do that in prison. So I didn't know. I'm thinking, is this what's happening right now? They call my name, open my cell. They call his name, open his cell. I'm like, what's going on? So I just got to that block that day. The individual had been on that block for some time. We had both put in slips to see the social worker, right? But it usually takes like 2 or 3 weeks before they call you for this. I just got here, so there's no way they should have been calling my name that day. Long story short, he's on this side. That's a dead end. We're still looking at this hallway. We got to go this way. We got to go down some stairs. He's coming from this way. I'm not stepping out in the hallway first. I got crutches. I got a broken foot. I'm not letting him walk behind me. So I'm going to hold off for a minute. I'm going to let my man walk by. And then I'm going to come out and I'm going to walk behind him. So I start walking behind him. As he walks past, he gets to the stairs to stop going down. I get to the stairs. My man turns around, grabs my crutches, puts my arm over his shoulder, and helps carry me down the stairs. So I'm like, yo, this Bible works! I'm like, yo, I start reading. I'm like, I want to know what's going on, And so, again, we're talking about, the seed, right? We're talking about the seed. So long story short, man, I'm convinced, like, God, you don't got to do nothing else. Like, and it says the seed falling on rocky ground refers to someone who hears the word and at once receives it with joy. That was me, man. When God did what he did, I'm like, yo, this is real. Like, God is real. Receives it with joy, But since they have no root, they last only a short time. When trouble or persecution comes because of the word, they quickly fall away.